Yo, welcome back to another episode of TheCrimsPodcast. I am here with Jabril, Nathaniel, and Fahiz. We've got quite a few things to talk about today, but let's firstly, what do I want to get started on? Let's talk about Arsenal's form, actually. Let's get Arsenal out of the way. So the last two games, Arsenal have dropped those two games, I feel like, because you were kind of the better team against Bayern. You were the better team with Villa in the first half, and then it dropped off in the second half. So boys, talk to me. Tell me, what went wrong? What could you have done better?
Should I go, Japan? Yeah. Okay, cool. The Bayern game, honestly, we got punished for naivety. You make mistakes, and Bayern were clinical when they got presented with the opportunity, especially the first goal. Gabriel, I mix up, bad pass, and then it was just three good passes, boom, 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 goal. So it's like, it was a shame because up until that point, we were in complete control. It didn't look like Bayern were going to get anything from the game. Saka scored a lovely goal. I was feeling good. I know Andrew, we were sitting there watching it. I was gassed. I was thinking, yeah, this is going to be it. How quickly football changes. And it shows how, like, obviously, this is what the Champions League is about, why it's so hard to win. It's like, you get punished by quality teams. And the penalty, Saliba's made a mistake. Foul. And I think that game was frustrating because it's just, I felt like it was down to our inability to control our emotions and to just handle the nerves of being in the Champions League quarterfinal.
Lights were a bit too bright.
Guys got a bit shaky. Guys didn't perform at the same levels I was expecting. I only thought a couple guys stood up. I think, obviously, Ben White missing that chance. It was like at 1-0 is a big one. He's a right back, you understand, but it's like you hit straight at the keeper.
I hate it when people go down the middle.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You're hitting it straight at the keeper.
An entire goal.
And I trust Ben White to use his left.
Yeah, like he's good enough. He scored that banger like a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. But yeah, that one I wasn't too. It was a frustrating, but it was right. The Villa game was very annoying because the first half, I didn't have any complaints other than the fact that we didn't take our chances. Trossard, you have to score that. You've been your best finisher at the club. That's an open goal. You have to put it that way. No, none of this. Martin has made a great save. No. When you're a striker in that position, it has to be a goal. But fair enough. We didn't take our chances, but we've had games like that, and especially at home where we started off well, things are going well, but we get the goal eventually. The second half,
Emery masterclass.
That second half, I have to give credit to Villa. He set up well. Tielemans balled out that game. He was controlling, but like that second half, we looked like we had no energy. Like there was no press, there was no fight. Villa just took control of that game, and it was just like, when are Villa going to score? Tielemans hit the crossbar with that nasty shot. It was just like, it was about when they were going to score. I didn't feel confident that we were going to do anything. I was just thinking, I'm just hoping for like a lucky break. And I was like, this is at home, but like, what are we talking about?
You man are too slow, man.
Yeah, it's like,
you man are too slow.
We don't have no pace. And I think Arteta took a bit long with the subs, a bit long to change the game. Because after 10 minutes, you could see that, okay, we're not in this. We're not in this. Like, change something. He took a bit too long. I think he should have taken off Jesus, put Havertz up front, bring on Martinelli, bring on maybe
Jesus.
I'm not even gonna say his name properly because he doesn't deserve it right now.
That's crazy.
Bring on the Jorginho party.
4 goals this season.
Obviously, he's had his injuries. He's been out about 4 goals.
4 goals.
Like 4. Like he had injuries. He had a 3-month injury last season. He still ended up with 10 in the league. So like whether you've had injuries or not, 4 goals is just poor. But that game in general, that's just a poor performance, and the guys had to look in the mirror. But obviously, we have today. Today is a chance to make it up to us. You're only as good as your last game, as they say. So if we win today, everyone's all happy again. Arsenal gonna win everything. So the guys were having a meltdown. Even me, I was having a meltdown. As I calmed down, I understand that. Look, the season's still going on. We still have hope. 2024, our form in general: 10 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Like, I can't ask.
You've dropped less points than Liverpool and City as well.
Yeah, so it's like I can't really ask for more. Like, they've been quality, but it's just annoying, especially with Liverpool losing, and we were celebrating that. And then
I didn't.
And then it was
bang. You did say. Let me not say anything until the Villa.
I know my team, man. I know my team. So, like,
it was frustrating.
Yeah, I think just gonna quickly take it back to the Bayern game. Like, we've had 2 Nexus Point events in these last 2 games where
I'm dead.
If Ben White scores that, we go 2-0 up, completely different game. We don't let them back into the game. The Aston Villa game, Trossard, we scored there. It's a completely different game because I feel like our game plan was, let's try and kill this early as we can. Then we give guys breathers. But because we didn't do that, now we're running and we're running. I've never seen, actually that's a lie. The only other game that I've seen Declan Rice move like that was Fulham away.
Yeah, that game
where he just looked leggy, and it's like if Declan Rice is running like that, that means everyone else is tired, really and truly, because he's got an incredible engine. It was just depressing to look at. As soon as I and you know, like I see people like get onto like the fans that were in the Emirates.
Oh, the ones that left.
The one that left early. Man, you don't know how quickly I turned off my TV. Once I saw Ollie Watkins running through, and I saw that it was ESR chasing him, I was like, okay, he ain't got the power to bring Ollie Watkins down. As soon as I saw that chip go over,
that was a finish.
Right, I turned my TV off.
I hear it.
Like as soon as I was like, all right, cool, that's over him. I said, yeah, that's it for me. But yeah, it's true. We win today against Bayern. Narrative changes, because then it's like when the first semi-final since
Man United, don't
it? Yeah, 08
or
09.
That's so that's like a high over such a low, and it's like, okay, now guys, can we get back to like a level ground where we're gonna lose games? I just feel like we've been spoiled because we did not drop any points while conceding none and scoring a lot, and then now it's like, okay, now we've played a team other than City in terms of like them being good, and we did not get the result that we wanted. I get that it was at home. I get that we had our chances, but you know, guys, let's just take it easy. I mean, like it's not like I'm not even gonna be a hypocrite and say that I wasn't overreacted. Like I do feel like it's over, but not because I don't think we cannot be good. It's more about the opposition.
It's City. It's
City.
That's
if it was Liverpool, I would not be saying this. I would believe that, no, we can still win this league. But because it is City, whether they win the league or not, they're going to go through a run from March until the end of the season where they are barely going to drop points. That's why I feel like the league is done. But, you know, let's just win today, man. We'll talk about the league.
Before we get on to Chelsea, there was a tweet that I saw. I don't know if you man saw it. They were comparing Caicedo and Rice
and the stats.
Yeah. The bikini.
Yeah. No, it's
funny. You know, Dan even quote tweeted.
Yeah. I saw it. Yeah. That's why I wanted to ask you. What do you think? Like, do you actually feel like Caicedo is on Rice's level? Do you feel like Rice is above, Caicedo's above? Because I was having an argument with one person who said there is nothing that Rice does that Caicedo can't do. I just feel like it's not true, innit? But I want to hear it from you.
No, bro, Declan Rice is obviously the better player, innit? He's more like when Arsenal first signed him instead of Caicedo, it was like it made sense because Rice is ready made to go into a team that's challenging for big honours, innit? Caicedo is more of the player that I think if you put Caicedo in this Arsenal team, he will have games where he won't be as consistent as the way Rice has been. And I don't think his impact would have been as big as Rice's, isn't it? Because obviously they're the same. They might play the same position, but in terms of like personalities, play styles, and it's so different. Like Rice can give you a little bit more going forward as well as finding a pass. You know what I'm saying? Like Caicedo can do a little bit going forward, but his passing sometimes it lacks a little bit. And obviously Rice, you know, captain of West Ham, leading them to their first European Championship in God knows how long. Caicedo, it was like his first season in Premier League football, so I'm not going to put him up there yet. He needs a few more years and potentially maybe some accolades to go alongside that. But at this moment in time, it's not even a question. And if you're saying that Caicedo's better than Rice, then I'm sorry, but you don't know ball, and your football passport needs to be revoked.
Time to learn Arabic.
Because come on, man, let's have a proper conversation. I'm not here for the trolling and that. You know what I'm saying? Chelsea are already bad enough as it is. Don't come and shame us more now, fam. Have some shame. Rice.
I don't need to ask you two that. So
No, I just think it's one of them ones where engagement, but also like everything's not going right at your club, so you're trying to look for something.
Like maybe if Chelsea were like third in the table, then maybe you could start looking at Caicedo's impact in it and be like, oh, okay, like, you know. But we're not. We're 11th. So
because they're doing it with Palmer, but the only thing is that Palmer's actually delivering. So
Palmer's delivering,
you know.
Palmer's delivering, but to back it up. When we're in 11th, there's no talk of any Chelsea player being better than anyone else right now in the league. You know what I'm saying? Let's just have some respect.
I'm not going to say no names, But there was a guy in a group chat who gave me a list of players that were better than Bukayo Saka, and Noni Madueke was on that list.
The guy who struggles to get into Chelsea's first team.
Huh?
The guy who can only play well when it's under 21 football.
Under
What
21,
kind
yeah.
of- what kind of list is that?
I've rated Madueke, but no, I'm sorry. If you swap Saka and Madueke right now, is Madueke carrying the Arsenal team?
That was exactly the
He
point
struggles
he
with
made.
consistency, so I don't see the point, fam.
Do you know this person?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm glad you didn't give his name because I'd message him right now.
Yeah.
That's
So-
insane.
That's so crazy, so crazy.
And a
Just-
Chelsea fan.
so he just
No, United fan.
He's a
Hey.
United fan. Wow,
That
United
we know.
fan said that.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'll ask after.
Charlie.
I feel like he's only saying that maybe because of play styles, because Madueke is more of that gun who guy. He was just
I feel like
but
he
Saka's
said
more
that
of
he
the-
was a better player. I'm like, okay, well, all right.
What? Like, what
And
metric?
he named players. Yeah. Okay.
I wanna hear the other list.
I'm
What's-
gonna see if I can find the list. It was a
People
time
be
ago.
saying things, innit?
I want to see if I can
That's
find the
crazy.
list.
That's actually crazy. Like Madueke.
Um,
I'll rate him.
carry
but
on.
boy,
But
let's
that
see.
aside, you lot haven't lost in a while now.
8 games. I mean, it's not the best. It's not the best unbeaten run, but it's an unbeaten run that's kept us in the race for 6th place. It's crazy that I'm saying that, but when you understand where your team is right now, these are the things you have to go for.
That smooth transition into the 6th
found it.
place.
Go on, tell us, go on.
Someone said, "Can I hear?"
Who is it? Who is it?
Man. Oh my days, of course it's him.
Oh my days, bruv.
Can I hear the
really
5
him.
you rate higher than Saka?
Mr. Jamin.
He said personally, Salah, Kudus, Foden / Bernardo. All right, why did you just slash? Palmer and Madueke.
I would have said fair enough for Palmer, but because of what, obviously, if you look at stats, because that's basically probably the only reason why he's saying it. But Madueke, bro, he doesn't even come close, man.
But
Man
even
can't
the other
even break.
ones, Kudos, no. Salah obviously has been the best right winger.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, fine. And then who was the last one?
You said
Bernardo
Foden.
and
and
Bernardo.
Foden /
Allow it,
Bernardo.
You
Foden
can make a
maybe.
case for Bernardo. I wouldn't put Foden over Saka. Not on the right anyway.
On the right.
Not on the right.
Yeah, not on the right hand side, no. As a
No.
camp, as in.
But he can play right, though. He's played right.
Yeah,
he
but
can, but
he's
you
so-
can,
he's
see, you can
versatile.
see how uncomfortable he is compared to the middle. His
that
best
mean
games
play
this
shit.
season have been in the centre,
Midfield.
midfield.
Playing him in his wrong position. Play shit. Oh, you should be.
Oh
playing
yeah,
him.
that.
Oh,
that
that's
yeah,
that
yeah,
circle
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, that's an insane list.
Don't worry, man. My
Moving
star
on,
boy
entertaining.
will prevail today, man.
You go again.
He needs
As
to.
I
They
said,
have to,
Yeah,
because you
I
remember
saw stats
Arsenal.
today.
Remember Arsenal's last year in April. I think you started off April well. I think you won maybe like 2 games, and then after that you just dropped games. You drew like 2 games and you lost to City.
April, Arsenal,
So,
Yeah.
April.
And
Last two
what's
seasons
happened?
has
And what's
been
happened
bad.
so far
Yeah,
in this
Arsenal,
April for
April's
Arsenal?
not good.
Let me see. Let me see what's happened.
Let's not do that.
Hey man, this is
As
Arsenal's
in, what's
month, you
happened
know.
this April? As in,
Look,
how many games have you played? You've only played.
You played
The
you
2
played
games,
two
no?
games.
You beat Luton 2-0.
Ah.
You beat Brighton 3-0.
Also,
and then you lost to Aston Villa.
People
2-0.
made it seem like we were on some horrendous run in the April.
But the Arsenal fans made
And
it
that's what I'm
seem
saying,
that way.
That's what
though.
I'm
Do you
saying.
know
I'd be
why?
thinking that.
Do you know-
Did I not watch that many?
What was that
April?
tweet? You liked
a
the
lot of
tweet.
these-
Sorry,
What
Faiz.
was
You
the
liked the
tweet?
tweet. It was
What
like
was the
1% luck, 99% something.
Yeah.
That
And
Oh.
he tweeted before also that we were gonna smash Brighton. So it's like I just feel like Arsenal fans. They
come on,
Yeah.
man.
Just-
Like,
He's just one of the
chop and
ones there. Like
change.
Arsenal haven't been in this position for so long.
It's like, come on, man, you're scaring
like-
the bad bees,
It's
man.
like,
What
I
are you
like,
doing?
you know what I'm saying? I would say I like you've been there before. I mean, they
Yeah,
have.
man.
We
We
was here
haven't.
last year. So
yeah.
So like, come on, man, stop
No,
panicking. I mean, it's because it's
it'll
so
be different once
close.
they win, though.
Because it's
That's
so
the thing.
close, it's like any kind of game that's dropped is just like it's overdrive, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Especially when your club has been in it for so long. Like City and Liverpool fans are probably more calmer, you know, in relation to like Arsenal.
you know
But
what-
I've
you know
seen
what I
Liverpool
wish?
fans.
You know-
Liverpool
you know-
fans-
It's
Yeah,
only
it's
because of Klopp, innit? It's because of Klopp.
You know what I wish though?
So,
I wish that you two, as in when you lot's team get back to prominence and title challenging, I wish that you lot get to face the City team. I can't lie. I know you
I'm
won't. It's
gonna
not
lie
gonna
to you,
happen.
I've played
but I'm
this
saying
City team in Champions League finals, bro.
No, I'm talking about in a league title race. In a one-off game, that's one thing. We drew. They didn't beat us this season, but I'm talking in a league title race. The pressure they've made me feel, bro, is actually insane. Like, you remember last season? How many times Angelo was asking me last season? He was like, "Give me how come when you gonna say Arsenal are gonna win the league?" And I said, "Bro, I can't. I actually can't say it. Even though all the stats are telling me I should, I can't say it because this team This team just scares me.
What,
That's why
1 point behind, 2 points behind?
we're 2 points behind.
And I'm telling you,
and
this
there's 7 games left.
They're
of
going to
the
drop a
season.
game in the last 6
There's
games.
6 games
I'm
left of the
telling you
season.
now, they're going to drop a
And
game.
If you saw Liverpool, do you see how Liverpool after the game at Crystal Palace?
Bro,
Yeah,
Man
they
was-
were-
man was
yeah,
on the
yeah,
floor.
yeah,
Bro, they
devastated.
were desolate.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
look like they were about to cry. Like they know that they.
Who was it like leaning on the goalpost? Was it Robertson?
Yeah,
yeah, Robertson
Bro,
was
have
done,
Seen
man.
Man City's last few games, they got Brighton, Forest.
Is it Brighton
Wolves.
away?
Bro, it's Brighton away, Forest away, Wolves at home, Fulham away, Tottenham away, and then West Ham at home.
They could
That's
have-
not an easy last 6.
They
though.
could have.
I don't. They're not winning all 6
They
games.
could
I would
have
say-
the all-star world 11.
I'm looking at the
FIFA,
Wolves,
and
Tottenham,
they
and
are
West Ham
still
game.
winning.
Those are the 3 games that they could potentially drop points from.
What,
has
Tottenham,
some-
Brighton,
Tottenham have
and-
a chance.
Because Tottenham, they seem to turn up when they play.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the coefficient.
Yeah. Oh.
Coefficient's gone.
Yeah.
So they have
probably going Germany.
Liverpool
One
done
centre
FA
now.
up.
Oh,
Wait,
no,
so
they
it's
won.
actually fully done now.
It's
I
moved
would
now.
find out.
get
It's not
After
fully
the-
done.
after
Yeah,
this
after-
week, innit?
But
Yeah.
West Ham, because West Ham lost against Bayer Leverkusen, Liverpool lost against Atlanta.
And
We
Dortmund
drew.
are through.
Dortmund are through. So if we lose
But
today,
then Bayern won't be through though. So it'll
No,
just be Leverkusen.
no, but I'm
Dortmund,
saying if we lose today,
okay, fine.
and then Liverpool go out, and then West Ham go out
It's
against Bayer
definitely against
Leverkusen,
Germany.
it's therefore Germany at that point.
I think that's so fraudulent that they do it like that.
Yeah, it's
though.
peak.
But
No, they can hold that. I'm tired of rewarding failure. we were stuck outside the
I
top
know.
four for
Bro,
years.
bro,
from your point
bro,
of view,
we've been
I can't
screaming for
years.
it.
They've been talking about this coefficient, or maybe the extra European spot might be going down for years. No,
Crazy.
no, get in that Europa Conference League. Get in there. I want to see you in Azerbaijan.
The Man City team's been released.
Yeah, you know, like it might be Chelsea.
Man City team released. Yeah, De Bruyne and Kyle Walker are back in the team.
Hey.
Edison, Walker, Diaz, Kanji, Carvajal, Rodri, De Bruyne, Foden, Silva, Haaland, Grealish.
Grealish is smart. And I know why he put Grealish in.
yeah,
He knows what.
Yeah,
Keep the ball.
Keep
man.
the ball. Yeah, that
keep the ball,
retention.
man.
It makes sense because that's basically the team that they had last season when they beat them at home 4-0.
4-0, yeah.
So
Oh, I'm so
I
annoyed
know.
they put these 2 games on the same day.
I know.
it's
At the
mad,
same
I know.
time.
Same time.
I know it's peak.
Put them in the same flipping bracket.
Yeah.
It's a joke, man. I swear.
Was it always? It wasn't always like that, was it?
No,
Has it always been like
Is it
this?
always
At the
at the
same
same
time
bracket?
on the same day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
no,
I'm
I
sure
think
they've always
so,
been
yeah,
at the same
I
time.
think it's just because it happened to be that one the same bracket. They normally do it bracket. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, going on to more important things, the top 6, the race for top 6.
Hey.
I'm not sixth
Listen,
place.
I'm gonna say this now. I'm not talking about United.
Let these guys talk about it.
On the CBS, he's like, "Oh, this is not my conversation."
Yeah, this is not my
No,
conversation.
joke. But yeah, no, Chelsea won 6-0. Won 6-0 the other day against Everton. You know, that was a very nice victory. My boy Cole Palmer getting back-to-back hat-tricks at Stamford Bridge. 4 goals. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Certain man's guys have nearly been in the league for like nearly a decade, still no hat-trick.
I think it's
crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I didn't say any names. I mean, the truth is, innit? That's what I'm really gonna say. Like,
Flexing hat tricks at 9th place. You've moved from 9th to 9th.
I mean,
Well
you're nearly
done.
9th, bro. Don't worry. You're nearly 9th.
Hey.
You won
nearly
6-0 and you went from 9th
Because
to
all I can
9th.
say is that we all know United have only been in the same
Battle of the
position
mids.
they're in because obviously the teams below them have been crap. Do you know what I'm saying? But guess
You
what?
know how many times that's happened to Chelsea? That season where you lot finished 4th and
Yeah,
we tied you lot in
I
points.
know.
Do you know
And guess what?
how many
And
games
guess
you
what?
lot lost?
And guess what?
and
And guess
all
what
of us were
happened?
losing?
And guess what happened?
There
And
we
guess what
go.
happened? We still finished in that spot. Did we? And
It
guess
is
what?
what it is.
You lot been doing it, and you're
There
not
was
gonna
no
finish in that
Villa,
spot.
there was no Tottenham,
Yeah,
there was
that's
no
great.
good Wolves
That's
team,
great.
there was no
That's
good
great.
Brighton team.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
that's
happens.
great.
It
That's
happens.
great. We can only deal with what we have in that moment in time. So
Exactly,
what can we
same
do?
as
Yeah?
us.
What can we do? But you know, it's looking real nice for that race for 6. You know, the teams are really coming for United. I'll be real. They really need to pattern shit up, innit? I'll be real, because right now I think if I look at Chelsea, for example, we have a game in hand. We have a game in hand over them, 3 points behind them as well. If this team just didn't fucking draw against Sheffield United, then I think we would have been either level on points and something like that. But that's just been the thing, innit? Like, anytime there's a chance for Chelsea to capitalise, to go up the table, they just always fumble it. And now we're in a situation where we can do it again, but now we're facing a team that's going for the title, Arsenal. So
Is that your next game?
Yeah, that's the
next Prem game, yeah.
Because they have the FA Cup.
Is
innit?
it midweek?
No,
So it's
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's on Tuesday because we
This
would have
Tuesday
played,
coming?
we would have played you this
Yeah,
weekend,
yeah.
but because we would have played you, but because we got FA Cup this
FA Cup.
weekend, didn't it?
Fuck.
We should
Yeah,
play
okay.
them. We were supposed to play them last month because they kept
Yeah.
going on in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They pushed it, innit?
But But yeah, man, Cole Palmer, Hattie.
Dead
I just
to
didn't like.
Chelsea.
I was watching the game, and when it came to that penalty thing, like it just like for me, it's like why is it
I
always when
still don't really understand
the
what
third
happened.
time
You
this
know?
bro,
season,
like
innit?
it's done me, and you know what? Is a lot of times it's mad away, bro. Like, bro, there's a common denominator like in all of these things, but like don't get me wrong, like. I heard Madueke got clamped, but bro, they didn't give the pen because you got clamped, bro. They gave the pen because Cole Palmer got tackled before you. Do you know what I'm saying? And originally, when I was watching it, it didn't look like Cole Palmer was involved anyway. It looked like it was between Jackson and Madueke. And it come like, because Jackson and Madueke were arguing for so long, come like Palmer said, you know what, fuck this, just give me the ball in it. Like if I get the ball in my hand, you know already. That I'm
Was this
taking
when he was on the hat trick, or was this for the
No,
fourth?
He was
Fourth,
already, you already
fourth.
got his hat trick, bro.
Okay.
You already got his hat trick, innit?
I think that's why they were fighting over it, because I'm thinking my man's got his hat trick. You might as well just.
I heard it for
That's
for
what I'm
Jackson.
thinking.
Jackson said he wants to get 15. I heard after sources were saying that Jackson was trying to get 15 league goals. But obviously,
Probably
because
What's he
did
on now?
15, he's on 10 right now.
I'm guessing they must be signing his
They must
contract.
be.
Yeah, probably a
And then,
bonus.
Bonus, yeah.
And then Madueke, I only looked at it from like, oh, you scored against Sheffield United in our last game, so you kind of want to continue your scoring streak, innit? But at the same time, it's like, bro, Cole Palmer scored 9 out of his 9 penalties.
I feel like the
season.
Golden Boot trumps all of that. I'll be honest.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
man,
If you're
for
on
men
course
man's
for a
going for
golden
golden
ball,
black, bro.
yeah.
Like, there's nothing to play for the league. Like it's only
Yeah,
sixth
yeah.
place. It's not like we're going for elite or anything, bro. Let man just get his goals. You lot had your chances, wasted all your chances. Like where was this energy when it was 3-3 against United and we needed a last minute penalty?
Yeah.
Where was it? The only person I was trying to take it was Madueke. Madueke was the only one to argue with him. So I like the fact that Poch came out after the game and said Cole Palmer's a penny taker. I don't know why it took you so damn long. You should have done this time ago because could have avoided so many situations in regards to that, because it just got us looking silly. This game should be about Cole Palmer's hat trick, 4 goals. Alfie Gilchrist getting his first Chelsea goal as well.
Yeah.
Reminded me of Reece James against Ajax when he scored in the Champions League. Just the way he just hit that first time, I said, that's my boy. I mean, I remember us saying that I didn't really rate him like that, but I was happy for the kid. Like,
you're still
you know,
celebrating, yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
First goal on that, big him up in it. You know what I'm saying? But overall, it was nice. It just felt like one of them games where, because normally with Chelsea it's the same old story. These men can't finish, creating all these chances, but it's like, if you're not going to score eventually, the other team's going to score against you, and then you're pissed.
Yep.
So it was just one of those games where just everything kind of went our way. So I can't really complain, and I would just like the boys to continue that. Try get to the FA Cup final, carry that confidence. Because if we can beat Man City, the confidence we'll go into the Arsenal game will be, we'll be on cloud 9. You know what I'm saying? So
Have you
I'll
not
be ready
seen
for
those have you seen those pictures that they've done of Chelsea with Madueke
At the beach.
at the beach? Have you seen that? That is flipping. You seen it?
I
Man
think,
to
I
ear.
think so. I think I've seen
to
it.
ear.
Nah,
That's
that
what it
is
is.
that
So
they beat up
stupid.
Saka,
Saka.
and then they're having and obviously they're giving like Madueke and they say like say nothing,
Say
G. Oh
nothing.
yeah, fam, yeah, and this, and it's just like oh god.
It's funny,
These
man.
kids are so
It's
dumb.
funny, man.
Did
Like,
you lot play?
Did we play?
Like, just match week? No, yes, you did.
did.
You
If
lot
we played, I didn't watch the
drew?
match.
Bournemouth.
I'll be Europe.
Bournemouth, innit? Yeah, it's Bournemouth.
played Bournemouth?
I watched it for you.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Bournemouth game, yeah.
I purposely made plans with my mum.
What can I recall? That was a hate watch.
Did
Yeah,
you
it's,
not win?
it's a typical
No,
United
they
game.
lost
No,
that
no.
game.
Yeah, due to
No, we drew.
due to 2.
Yeah,
It's a typical United game.
yeah. You lot should have lost.
Yeah, it's just a typical
What did we
United
have?
game.
We had the penalty. The
and
second
Bruno,
penalty.
Bruno, and then
Bruno
just-
scored
And a lot of
Bruno.
people were saying that it wasn't a penalty when I saw the
handball. Yeah, that was silly.
It
I
was,
can't believe they
because
gave
if
that.
he's brought it back to his body,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be a handball.
He's like, what else can the man do
Definitely
when the
not.
ball's deflected towards him and he's gone like this?
But guess what?
You
I
take
don't
it.
care.
Yeah, of course you have to take it.
And then the Willie. I don't know his. I don't know.
I can-
Man said the Willie.
You can't stop there.
I don't know his name. I don't know his
Willie-
last
you just
name.
call him Willie K.
Oh,
Willie
you're
K.
talking about the defender?
Yeah,
Willie
Willie.
K.
Man United's
Yeah.
Is it Willie K? That Kawabo?
Oh,
Kam-
Kambala?
Yeah,
Yeah.
him.
Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah.
That-
that,
that-
Calling him Willie K, man.
Willie Bounce.
Sitting.
no, but yeah, stopping at Willie was crazy.
Yeah, that was
Fair
crazy.
His foul.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Foul.
The foul when they were arguing about if it was a penalty. Is this the same game? Am I mixing up games?
No, it was the same.
There was a
game.
chance at the end where they were like, "Oh, is that a penalty?" 'cause it was on
Oh,
the line.
yes, yeah.
I don't think that was a
Nah,
penalty.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
This
I don't
guy's
think so.
purposely-
I'm
I
done.
just-
You might think I'm joking. I'm
When
done with
when that
United,
time you lot
man.
drew 2-2 with Liverpool as well. 'Cause when was the last time we recorded? Was it
2
like
weeks ago.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have seen the Liverpool game. I don't think
Yeah.
Mm.
because that was last week.
2-2 in that game, like it's crazy. United.
Thoughts?
No, I'm.
Listen,
Listen, I'm
I'm done.
No,
I'm
because
finished.
like,
He's done.
bro, like
It's finished.
like, what we saying if United like drop down the table though?
As in,
I'll take it.
I would laugh at United.
Of course.
I'll rather drop down the table, have one game a week, the way you man have had, instead of going Conference League.
You say that now, but when your team has one game a week and you're still there,
And you're still
shit,
losing. I'm telling you.
then
We
you
won't-
will
but
know.
the- but we won't be
The
tough.
grass ain't always greener. I'm gonna tell you that now.
We won't be
Man, am I
12th.
saying that now? I thought the same thing, Angelo. I thought the same
No,
thing.
but you just finished 12th, so
Bro,
seeing
last
you
season,
being 12th
bro.
again, yeah, but seeing you being 12th again isn't like a huge surprise
before
to
we
me.
did it last season, bro, I wouldn't in a million years think we would finish there. And look what happened. And we did it even again. we almost did it again with one game a week, bro. That's embarrassing. So the grass ain't always greener. So just be careful with that, and especially because remember your squad. I don't know the size of your squad, whether it's big.
No,
small,
we're having a lot of people leaving, to be fair. But from what I'm seeing and the talks that they're having, we're not going to spend a lot, but we're going to spend smartly, which is something that United have not done in a while. But I also feel like we're going to encourage a lot of youth.
Sorry, Tomiyasu's back in the lineup. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
As he should.
As he
let's
should,
go.
yeah. But yeah, youth, because obviously now I feel like because we've seen
Who's the
Mainu.
next guy? Like I feel
There's
Garnacho-
like 2-3 in the academy at the moment.
who
One
are
of
the
them's
other
called Wheatley. Wheatley,
I've heard of-
he's
I think
decent.
I've heard of
He's looking like he's pretty good. And there was one other guy, I forgot his name, but there's those two, and obviously Mainu's there, Garnacho's there, so that's already potentially 4.
Would you not saying Garnacho?
Because realistically, the way I'm looking at it is that with the youngsters that you lot have now, so you've got Garnacho from the academy in there, you've got Mainu in there as well. I just feel like, do you lot really want to rush another young G in there? Like,
I don't even think
get too excited, innit? Because
I don't think it's about rushing. I just think having that in rotation, because who are subs right now?
Yeah.
Like, could you
Eriksen.
actually?
And plus, realistically, how sure you those youngsters are going to be involved? Because from what I've learned with Chelsea is that, bro, getting guys off the books is not as easy as it sounds, fam. Especially with the wages as well, innit?
But
you know a lot of guys at United, the wages are high. So
But the thing is, a lot of the guys that are leaving United this year are the ones that are having their contract finished. So Martial's contract is done. Varane's one is done.
End of
It's
an
like
era.
Eriksen, I think his
End
one
of
is
an
done.
era, you know. Like, Martial, that was an era.
It's a shame, man. That's a
Black
real
gloves.
shame. Who else is done?
smile.
Obviously, Evans is leaving. He only signed a 1 year. He's gone. Trying to think of who
Casemiro?
else. Oh, Casemiro might leave.
Yeah.
But I think he's got.
Oh,
Maybe
we're
he
talking
gets
about
Saudi offer,
expiring.
innit? Or he goes
He's
back to
got-
Brazil.
yeah,
Them
that's
ones.
expiring.
how many years
Did Harry Maguire
how many
in the
years does he have left for his
He
contract?
probably has at least another 2 years.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Casemiro
Probably has one more.
Casemiro ain't going.
He's
nowhere.
bleeding.
Yeah, he's probably taking
the way,
that money.
bro. The Lukaku's of the world, Casemiro, bro, they will bleed you of your money.
I forgot Lukaku's still on your books, isn't
bro.
it?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
bro, like
that's
no one wants to
mad.
pay his wages, fam.
Yeah.
Wages
That's
are
mad.
crazy.
But you're not paying all his wages, are you? Or like part of it?
I
or
feel we're
something?
playing part of
I'm
it now.
sure Roma can only afford like.
Well, you know, like
20%.
Romelu, like when Lukaku's talking to these clubs, bro, he's probably asking for some disgusting money. So
So
it's just
come
hard to
on,
kind of
man.
get him out of here, man.
Give me that dough,
dog.
man.
Do you know what I'm saying?
dog.
So yeah, man.
You don't know where I'm from.
But-
dog.
But yeah, that whole like the top 6 thing, I was saying this to someone the other day, like the teams from like 6th to like 9th, you don't know what to expect from them on a week-to-week basis, innit? Like I'm here sitting there talking like, if Chelsea can do this, Chelsea can do that.
How many times have we had that
I've had that
conversation?
conversation so many times this year, and it's like, bro, like I'm at the point where it's like, bro, I just don't know what to expect from my team, from United, from Newcastle, from Brighton.
Nothing.
I don't know if there's another team in there that I missed. I just don't know what to expect, innit? It's just hoping and praying. Like the fact that I didn't even know Chelsea were on an 8-game unbeaten run in the league just
Bro,
says a lot.
shocked you.
What the hell?
It didn't feel like it.
Bro, you didn't know that?
I didn't know.
It didn't
Bro,
feel like
like-
it.
Because you lot win, draw, win, draw.
Bro,
Yeah.
let me even. I'll
And it's,
even
and,
say it
it's,
to
and
you.
it's who they're drawing against.
Yeah.
I'll say
That's
we
who-
draw against Sheffield United.
It
Beat
makes
United.
sense.
Like,
Now
look,
that I
bro.
think
Like,
of
look. The last time we lost was against Wolves. That was 4th of February. We lost 4-2. Beat Palace 3-1. Drew 1-1 against City. Drew 2-2 against Brentford. Beat Newcastle 3-2. Drew 2-2 against Burnley. Beat United 4-3. Drew 2-2 to Sheffield United. Beat Everton 6-0.
It's very confusing.
So you beat the teams that were more difficult,
That's
but
what I'm
you
saying.
dropped
That's what
points
Chelsea have
against.
been.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
silly,
Chelsea
man.
this whole season.
That's silly.
It makes sense though because of when
The
you're
play, the
facing
kind
the
of play
team,
style, yeah.
Burnleys are
yeah.
gonna sit back and
More
tell you
open.
break us open.
And
innit?
when you got a
Counter-attack.
team, and when our team again, like we have the youngest team in the Prem, so but it's gonna happen, man.
Another
Kind
than
of things, innit?
Cole Palmer is like in terms of goals anyway. The other Chelsea players can't really
Can't relate to him.
step
He's
up.
carrying us in
Sterling
his back.
missing. Mudryk. He's
Sterling
playing, but
is
what's he really doing?
finished, fam.
It's
He's
really
done.
it's Cole Palmer
Or
and
nothing, bro.
Yeah,
Nothing, like, that's what it is.
Bus.
Yeah.
Him and Sterling and Shaw need to form a dynamic duo in Saudi Arabia. On the
time
left
to
side.
learn Arabic, buddy.
It's time to learn Arabic, man. He needs to go as well.
It's actually that
Yeah,
time.
nah, it's embarrassing. And you know what it is? Sterling's gonna do exactly what you just said Casemiro was gonna do. He's
Gonna
gonna
stay-
bleed
Yeah.
that contract.
Every time,
bleeding.
every single time I hear a report about potentially Sterling leaving, bro, Sterling's people, representatives, shut that down. That Sterling is happy, and honestly, that's fine. You can stay, my guy, but hopefully, Poch sees the light and bench that boy. Bench that boy, because right now it's like, bro, you have to learn to make an impact from the bench. Because right now you ain't doing niche as a star. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if we're not blessing you with the likes of De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, all these guys that were carrying you and all that. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's rude.
Sorry, but now you have to do the carrying. Your back can't hack it, bro.
No, I'm not starting him over Mudryk.
Crazy.
No, I don't even rate Mudryk like that. But I'll take
It
someone.
shows the
I'll
level
take
that-
someone
yeah,
like
yeah,
that
You
can
said
run.
that was like breaking news. Like, that was a hop. Like
Yeah, it makes sense.
Just in case,
That
I
just
don't want
shows
anyone to think like, Rod, do you actually like Mudryk? Like, no,
No.
I don't like this player, but someone that's
You gotta
quick
give
at
him, yeah.
least. Like, Sterling's
Give him time
doing
to go,
nothing,
innit?
fam.
And personally, Mudryk's work. I like Mudryk's work rate as well.
Yeah, he was
very
pretty
hard.
good.
Like, he will
Pace.
track back and all that. So I don't mind that. Sterling don't do any of that. He gives me Rashford vibes. Like, he's just walking on that. But you're not doing half the things Rashford's doing on the pitch. And even Rashford then is sometimes he's shit as well. So
Yeah,
yeah,
That's a struggle, man.
it's just peak, fam. But yeah, man, it's looking like a good end to the season though. Can't lie.
Yeah, I can't lie.
Because normally because you got what? You got the league race, 3 teams for the first time in God knows how long.
Yeah.
And then obviously
Top
I think
four
top
race.
4 between Villa and Tottenham.
yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, there's no
Yeah,
chance
yeah,
they
yeah.
get
Literally,
3-4
you have those
games now.
teams, then you have the race for Europa League 6th place, United, all those teams there, and then even like relegation from. There's stuff like who is it? I think it's Everton. Who's it?
Nottingham
Everton,
Forest, 'cause they got
Nottingham
good
Forest, Luton as
Luton.
well. Like, so there's things happening up and down the table, isn't it? So
Yeah, that's interesting. I
good,
can't lie.
man. I love it. What are you smiling about, Joe?
I was going on the football app and I saw that there was a red card in the Chelsea women's Aston Villa game.
Yeah.
4 minutes in, straight red.
You got a red card.
It was for Aston Villa women. It
Oh.
just made me laugh because I was like, "What did you do to make me so mad?" Literally 4 minutes in. Yeah, I just wanted to check the table to see like what's going on because I think even like
it's mad.
relegation's looking.
Yeah, it's interesting across
Luton Town are fighting for their lives.
Titan.
But
I hope they do.
what the man them saying though, like we got Real Madrid, Man City tonight.
I was about to move on to the
Like,
Champions
you know
League
we
stuff.
can't- we got to touch that, man. Those are 2 heavyweight giants, innit? Reigning champions against the team that has the most Champions Leagues. And you know, even when Real Madrid are having a shit season, they're not having a shit season.
No, yeah, that's the funny
But
thing. Yeah,
from before, it doesn't matter. Like whether they're having a good season, bad season. When you play Madrid in Champions League, you know you got to be in your A game. Like it's mad.
It's interesting. Do you know what I like? It's the fact because obviously there's no away goals. It's like no team can rest on their laws in this game.
no,
Like,
no. That's the good thing.
Obviously,
yeah.
we know how Madrid are going to set up. Madrid are a counter-attacking team. So,
yeah.
Man City are going to dominate possession. No surprise. It's just about how clinical and effective that Madrid are going to be. Bellingham hasn't been on the form that he started the season on. So, is he going to have a moment where he turns up and in Manchester and does the business of Vinicius? But I don't know. I see it hard. I find it hard to see Madrid going there and winning.
They haven't, innit?
Yeah, to go there
haven't won
and
yet.
win the game. I just find it hard.
Yeah,
Maybe penalties.
I think Madrid might lose this
But
team.
yeah.
They might lose.
Don't
Like
see
Madrid is
City
like
freaking
it's like
tired of this
it's like the
freaking
opposite of
team.
Chelsea. They have elite young G's.
Mm-hmm.
They have elite young G's like that can play at a high level. In it. But you know, like for their process, innit?
Opposite of Chelsea.
It's opposite of Chelsea. They have elite young G's, bro. Like across the board.
That's funny.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just part of their process, isn't it? Because at
And
the end of the
there's
day,
not too many.
yeah, there's
At
not
the
too
same
many.
time, I wouldn't be surprised if Real Madrid won.
I wouldn't either.
No, 'cause it's
because
Real
bro, they have
Madrid.
elite.
Yeah,
When you have
of course.
elite young G's of high IQ,
really
you can do a
weird.
lot of things, you know.
You know how mad their team is. There is not a single United player I'd start in Real Madrid.
bro. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that
mad.
team
Not
is
a
peak.
single
It's
United
mad.
player.
Yeah,
The only person
Maybe
is
the keeper.
maybe
Sorry,
the
maybe the keeper.
striker.
They've got that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Courtois injured, isn't it?
Maybe a striker, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because really, they don't have they don't have a proper striker.
I think they play Bellingham for.
Højlund, yeah.
Bro, Bellingham will be in midfield, bro. Bro,
No,
bro,
but
it's
even
mad.
they
It's
can
mad.
afford to play
But
Bellingham
yeah,
as
but
a
you-
striker.
but you know,
And then the midfield.
But you know, Madrid ain't trying to do that going forward.
no,
Madrid.
no,
but
They
they
want
were
that
doing
striker. They had to because that
Yeah,
they spent a lot of money in it, so they couldn't really go out and buy a striker. That's why they got that Joselu guy. He's like 34.
Yeah. Brought him back.
Just for something to just keep them good if something happens, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's
Guess
barely
his
played,
goals,
barely
yeah.
played games, like, do you know what I mean? So
Got you saying that.
yeah, you know Madrid.
Yeah,
That's
nigga
why
nuts.
they want Mbappe. Once Mbappe comes, bro,
Yeah.
bro, he's sitting up front, bro. He's sitting up front.
Oh yeah, Mbappe, yeah. Oh my days, I don't even think about that.
Yesterday's game.
Barcelona.
Yeah, yesterday's game.
Barcelona.
I didn't even see the game, but when I saw the highlights, I couldn't believe what Barcelona did.
Araujo's is it his name? Araujo, is that his name?
Araujo.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, you're an idiot.
Yeah,
You're idiots, because bro, you actually fucked your team, bro.
Yeah.
28 minutes in, 26 minutes.
And you're winning.
And you're winning.
Please,
You're winning, yeah.
please, bro.
You see Gundogan?
Gundogan, yeah, he was pissed.
Gundogan, yeah.
Pissed,
He was
bro.
acting mature, but in his mind, he's thinking, "Fuck these guys."
It doesn't make
man."
sense, like.
It's
He
just
went
stupid.
from he went from City, a mature group of players, to Barcelona that look like some spoiled brats. To be honest, I think that's what Barcelona is now.
All they're coming out, Xavi always talking about is referee. It's like, brother.
Him.
Exactly,
him.
him of all people.
Bro.
It's like that's all they know. Referees is like, what, you can't just lose because you lot made mistakes. Because Cancelo decided to dive in when Dembele is running out of the box.
Yeah, that
Like-
one was so dumb.
Like, what are we talking about? It's like,
so dumb.
these are just clear mistakes. Stop, like, take responsibility. You flopped it, Xavi. You got mad. You took off Lamine Yamal when he's clearly your best outlet. Don't make no sense. You had old guys. You had Gundogan. We're down to 10 men. You're playing a midfield of Gundogan, and you have Lewandowski on the pitch. Old guys that can't run.
It's mad,
Like,
bro.
and you're down to 10 men. What do you expect them to do? You have to bring them off. You have to go for it. Like, you're down to 10 men now. What else are you gonna do?
Took off the one guy that was actually trying to create
Something like.
16 years of age.
Yeah, once you've done that, you might as well just told them. Like, Mendes was probably laughing. He was thinking,
It was a rap from there.
Yeah, he was thinking,
it
right.
was a rap from
Who
there.
am I worried about?
That's crazy though, because a 16-year-old came off
bro.
and it was a rap.
You have to give that
And
guy.
they were relying on another. How old is that Italian
centre-back.
defender? Yeah,
Centre back that's like 17.
17.
Yeah,
Barcelona.
that's it.
Barcelona made me
Obviously.
sick, bro.
They actually do make me sick.
Made the downfall continue.
Yeah,
They made me
100%.
sick.
They
You
made
won
me
La
sick.
Liga last year, great. But
100%.
guess what? You're not seeing that for a couple years now. You know,
it's long.
Madrid after
Yeah,
the
building
season
blocks
is
though.
long.
Yeah, obviously, Madrid, because Madrid's team is so peak, but they have build up because that Yamal, this guy, you have to take.
The thing
into
is, they're
account,
gonna burn him out.
He's 16.
They're gonna
and
burn them out.
They're gonna burn
Look at
him
the way
out.
you
How
see
many players
Gabby.
have we
Remember
taken
Gabby got
over
an
in that
injury.
position?
Pedri got an injury. Bro,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
gonna
that's
happen
the
to him if
problem.
these are not careful.
Yeah, they need to find. They have to therefore give him a rotation piece.
That's why
It's
I
like
rate
they
Pep.
went and got like super old in Lewandowski.
There's no middle in it.
There's no middle,
there's
bro.
no
That's why I
middle.
low-key-
Even Gundogan as
That's why I
well.
low-key rate Pep sometimes with his management of Foden. He didn't rush Foden in
Yeah,
there from early.
true.
Everyone used to say, "Oh, like Foden
Sitting on the right of the
21,
bench, he should go somewhere and
But it's like,
play.
bro, like if you're playing these man, the mileage on these man's legs by the time
Yeah,
they
yeah.
get to like the mid-20s, bro, a lot of them are finito.
But I think he also, Man City, he also had the luxury
Yeah,
of
of
having
course.
David Silva, Bernardo, De
course.
Bruyne,
To
like,
learn off of,
to
pick
not
up
have
stuff.
to rush him in.
Of
I think
course.
with like when you're looking at
But
the
that's
right hand
good
side
though.
for Barcelona,
Yeah.
who's the other option that they're bringing on? Because when I'm looking at him, when I actually look at Yamal,
What side is he on?
He's on the right wing.
Bro,
So
they
what's
had
that,
before
Rafinha?
it was Dembele.
Yeah,
innit?
Rafinha, but they put him on the
Into-
left.
Okay.
No, to compliment because that's how good he is. He's actually a baller. Like he's actually crazy good. And he's starting for Spain as well. He's sick. You have to leave it. This guy's year 11, bro.
Yeah,
He's
it's
actually
mad.
in year 11.
It's so
and he's
mad.
starting for Barcelona Football Club and Spain.
And
He's
Spain.
going to the World Cup and he's a starter. Like you have to think the level he's at. It's hard to obviously find someone that how can you say I can't play him when I'm trying to win the
Yeah, you
league?
have
I'm
to- you
trying
have
to
to
win
play
the
him.
Champions League.
Yeah,
I have
you
to
have
play
to.
him.
Yeah, you have
Is
to.
that
You have
Saka?
to.
It's like-
You
it's
have
like
to,
when we were
innit?
playing with Saka,
You
it's
have
like,
to.
you have to.
18, he's been
You have
Get
to.
out there.
But it's like,
You have to
but-
play
but
him.
you
You
have
have
to
to
play
play
him, but you know, it's just overplaying.
Yeah.
Because remember with
It should
Like
prioritize
that.
was it
Pedri,
with
yeah.
what happened with Pedri? That's what I was gonna say.
that
The Pedri
Pedri,
where
yeah.
he went to was it Euros and
He went
to
to
He
the
played
And
something
then
like
them
90
Olympics.
matches in a row. or
What are
something
we talking
stupid.
about?
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
stupid.
stupid.
Listen,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
listen, I know, listen, I know you man love ball. You try to make it seem you love ball so much, but listen, don't front for the cameras to the point that your body gets battered. Don't do like that. We all need rest.
Yeah.
We all need rest. I played football Monday. I took a rest day yesterday. Probably got a rest today too. So you know what I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you
your
need
body just needs to cool off, man.
It's not right.
But let it continue though. I hate Barcelona.
It's true. No, it's
Cheating
true. I
clubs.
do. I
You
hate
deserve
that.
this.
Yeah, they
All
can
the,
hold that.
all the tomfoolery you lot were doing in the 2000s.
Hate them
Yeah,
so
man.
much.
Take that.
Yeah.
You lot sold your soul. That's what happened.
This other game.
Do you think rival fans hate Barcelona or United more? Genuinely.
Barcelona?
I think Barcelona. We can
Because
come
I've never
together.
seen
We
everyone
can
come together
as a collective.
in the way.
We've all had BS
Yeah, we've all had
moments
BS moments.
with Barcelona, bro.
Barcelona have done
Whether
more
it was the
damage.
Champions League draw of Arsenal getting drawn to them every
We
single
United
year.
have just lost.
Do you know what I'm
That's why I
saying?
hate
Van
them.
Persie getting sent off when he can't hear the ref's whistle. Like his mental, bro.
Yeah,
the ref not giving penalties.
Barcelona was such a love-hate relationship for me, you know. It was really
no,
annoying.
it wasn't.
It
You
was.
loved Messi.
Yeah, but
that's it.
And that made
It was
me.
like we played the same,
team.
but they played at
Yeah, it was like
higher
what I was
level.
striving Arsenal to be.
Yes.
So it's like I
That's
had
what it
to-
was.
You know what I'm saying?
Fine,
Because
fine. Yeah.
Wenger changed his whole philosophy
Remember-
because of that team.
Remember, he got all the small players.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
changed his
all
whole
that
philosophy.
Spanish.
Changed
Yeah,
his
yeah.
whole philosophy.
Yeah.
And that's what Chelsea do now. No physical players in that team.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And then we'll go to
Useless.
Barcelona. They're
And-
absolutely
Battered.
banged. I like no chance.
Battered.
Got
Not,
guys like Benno.
yeah, not
Benno
one
there.
chance.
And
And
then
then
Suarez packed us one year. I couldn't
that's
believe
it.
I didn't even watch that game.
Was it that one when he was screaming in the camera when he ran past? No, that
No,
was
that
a
was
different
David
game.
Luiz, that was
yeah,
David Luiz
yeah,
at
yeah,
PSG.
no, that was a different game. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
he thought he crossed it in. He just like a little scissor kick.
Yeah,
Top-
yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't believe what I saw. Well, yeah,
But
no,
yeah,
no,
no, definitely.
everybody, yeah.
I hate United.
There's a lot
but
more-
I hate Barcelona.
Yeah, there was a lot more moments of pain Barcelona inflicted me. United after the 8-2, after that you lot haven't inflicted insane pain to me anymore.
I think that's what it was.
You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah.
Like that was the last. Oh,
Painful.
yeah. The rest of them is just like we're both not doing anything.
I think them, God of Honor, maybe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
That's about
Yeah.
it.
Van Persie. That was more
Looking
Van
stuff up
Persie.
just to see.
Nonsense guy.
But yeah.
No, it's crazy.
Anyone watch the Dortmund game highlights?
I wasn't watching it, but I just kept seeing notifications come up. First it was 2-0, then 2-2.
Crazy game.
Then 4-2. I saw the highlights afterwards. There was one goal that stuck out to me, that header. That beat All Black. To make it 3-2, I believe.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Like that header was a bit mad. I can't
Yeah.
lie to you. Like, and All Black is a class keeper. You know?
Yeah,
When I
he
saw that
is.
go in, I said,
Yeah.
And you know what even got me even more mad?
Matson.
Yes.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
Because
That was a finish.
because I've been saying Poch has blood on his hands, bro. The
Yeah.
same way Lampard has blood on his hands with Tomori.
Did they sell or loan?
Bro, he's loan with obligation to buy, fam.
Yeah.
How
With,
much?
with the
Tough.
option to buy things like 35 million or 30 million, bro.
Yeah,
It
It's
was
done,
crazy.
man.
It was
I
confusing.
couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe
Done.
it. I said, this is literally the left back we were saying, Poch, play this guy, but instead of Poch playing left back, he wants to play him right wing, put him centre mid, all this stuff. There's like, and Chilwell, especially when Chilwell was injured, and Chilwell was playing shit. Cucurella, injured, shit. You've got Ian Matson there, Chelsea product, Cobham boy, fam.
Yeah,
Sacrifice.
you've been
Play with guys
on
that,
his name
like they
for a
always say,
while.
play guys that want to play for the badge. An example of one of them, man. He could have been so good. Like, yeah, okay, I get it. Defensively, obviously, he won't be the strongest, all that stuff there in it. But Alonso defensively wasn't the greatest either. But going forward,
Yeah.
oh boy, was he a right old fucker. You know what I mean? Telling you, man. Telling you, we could have had that with Matson, man. Because in the final third, you know, I think he can get even better than this.
Yeah, 100%. At
But-
Dortmund as well, he's gonna grow. He's gonna learn.
yeah.
He's gonna have fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be good
But
for him.
instead, what does Poch want? He wants cardio Chilwell. That's what he wants.
Cardio
Don't want no
Chilwell.
one else, fam. Because Chilwell ain't gonna do nothing else.
Chilwell
That's
was
a great
mad.
I'm telling you,
Cardio
bro.
Chilwell.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
man,
that
it's
got
crazy, but
Palmer's got the young player wrapped up.
Ah,
I
yeah,
thought.
yeah,
At this
yeah,
point,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna wrap up.
I think it's wrapped. I think it's
Yeah.
wrapped. Like just
Because who else would even be in conversation? I guess Volden is still eligible.
Is that it's the guys like the Fodens, the Sackers. Then I think you probably have that Brentford guy from Everton. You would have
Braithwaite, yeah.
who else? Who else is
Oli
Pape
Watkins.
Sarr from Tottenham probably. Would
I don't
be
know
in the
who
running.
there was. Who was the? there was one United player for young player.
Maybe
I don't know if it
Maino
was
probably be
Mainu.
in- yeah, probably be involved. Yeah,
Maino, probably Garnacho.
Garnacho.
Garnacho
yeah.
might, yeah.
Garnacho more than Maino,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I agree.
Yeah,
Can't think
yeah,
of-
he's
yeah.
winning it. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, he
What
has
about
to.
player
He's
of
got
the
20
list?
goals in the Prem. Like,
Yeah.
what are we talking? He has to. He has
Nine
to.
What about
pens
player
though.
of the year? Phew, 9 pens. Hey man, you gotta score them. You gotta score them because at the end of the day, we can have guys like Sterling who miss pens, and now we moan all day. So
Nah,
please,
it's true.
Go Palmer, continue scoring your
Yeah,
pens.
yes.
Don't let the
Pressure.
social
He has
media
scored a
get
lot
to
of
you.
pressure pens as well.
You know what I'm saying? You're scoring big time pens in big time moments, bro. Come on.
I'm
man.
not entertaining the. We were speaking about this before. I'm not entertaining player of the year though.
No.
No.
Oh yeah, I
That
think
always
that's
has
a
to
bit-
be.
Like if Chelsea were maybe like third in the table, challenging,
Yeah,
then
no,
maybe,
yeah,
different.
it'd be that,
But no,
yeah.
it's different.
It'll be in the conversation.
different.
It's like when they're saying Ollie Watkins. It's like I hear the shouts. He's had a great season, Ollie Watkins.
For where he's
For where
at,
it is, being fourth place, 19 goals and 10 assists or something like that.
and he's got no. I
No
don't think he
pens as
scored a
well.
pen. Yeah, because who takes it for them?
Douglas Luiz.
Luis. Yeah.
Do you want to
Bro.
see? Do you not want to see who the odds are right now?
You have to give it to a
Mm.
Premier League winner.
for
really.
PFA Player of the Year. The
Probably
odds
right now.
Right now,
Guessing Rice, Rodri.
Foden is favourite.
Really?
Foden is favourite. Then is Rodri. Then is Declan Rice.
Okay.
Then they've got Haaland.
I'm not mad at that though.
So obviously
What do you mean Saka's not in this conversation?
that's what.
Yeah,
player of
that's
the year.
surprising. That's surprising.
That's what
Saka,
I'm saying. He's
they got Saka. They got
horrible
Saka.
PRs.
Along ahead of Saka is Cole Palmer, Haaland, Rice.
How
Rodri,
in what world is Cole
This is what
Palmer
we're-
ahead
this is what we're
of?
talking
What
Hey,
are we
for
talking
team
about?
player of the year.
Player of the year. What are we talking about?
But
What are we
hold
talking
on.
about?
Now I'm gonna look at this. Now this is the Sky one. The Sky one, obviously Foden still favourites. Rodri second, Rice third, Saka's fourth in the Sky one, and Palmer's fifth. Then
Palmer
they've got
being
Haaland,
anywhere
then
near
they've got
top five is
Haaland,
crazy,
Salah, Watkins, Van Dijk, De Bruyne.
I think
But how can you
Watkins
put
is
Palmer
being so
ahead of Watkins?
disrespected.
But that's a Villa thing, though. It's
No,
not a big. It's not a big market,
yeah,
innit? So
like I
Yeah,
get
it's
it.
literally
But it's
every
like,
market,
for me,
innit?
I'm not
Like-
gonna lie. For me, I am actually giving it to Ollie Watkins. I am giving it. He's my shout.
Almost double figures in goals and assists in the Prem. innit?
With not
he's got
one
double
pen.
figures.
No, he has a good case.
Not one pen, and he could actually take them into the Champions League. Obviously, it's gonna be whoever wins.
Prem, probably
Yeah.
most
Prem.
likely. Yeah.
The Prem, the seasons that these three teams are having.
Yeah,
That's why most
Like-
likely might be.
I'm
I
surprised I
think
didn't hear Van Dijk.
Van Dijk's name is there,
That's
but
what I'm saying, very
he's like ninth.
That's
The
very
top, the
low.
top three should be one from each of the top three.
I think it should
Like,
be
I don't-
Declan Rice,
I'd
Foden
put
or
Saka.
Haaland, and then do you
Bro,
really?
I'm not gonna lie to
I
you.
don't-
If Man City win the Prem, bro, I feel like they're gonna give it to Foden.
I think
Yeah,
they-
no,
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
They give it
Goals,
to-
They're gonna give it to
for me,
Foden.
Yeah.
goals win games.
Yeah.
Like,
And
if
he-
you're the best,
Yep.
goals.
And-
If you win, winning games for your team, you have to be a bit ahead.
But then
shout out
it's
to
like,
Rodri and
why
Rice
is it not Haaland then?
because he's missed a lot of the season. Isn't he was out for like at least. Like
Do you need
8
a minimum
games.
amount?
No.
No,
It's just like
obviously
there was a
he's-
period of
he's
time
missed-
where he's not
he
playing.
missed the
Foden's
champ,
played consistently.
That time.
And he's still
what's-
top
yeah.
goal scorer. It's
I think
funny though.
Rodri's got a lot of PR right now, but again, with the season Foden's having, if they win the league, how can I not give it to
But that's another thing. I was
Rodri-
gonna say the
Rodri
Foden
has
stuff.
like
Yeah.
7 goals and 7 assists from defensive midfield. You have
What
to
does he need to
respect
get? Is it
It's a
10?
10,
You have
yeah,
to-
10 goals.
Oh,
yeah.
he might not get it.
You have to
man.
respect it. You have to
You have
respect
to.
it.
You have to.
Who?
If Rodri gets 10 goals, they
all play with
rest
their
of the
shirts
team has
tucked.
to
Play
tuck
their-
shirts.
Really?
Yeah.
When was this?
That's what he said at
They
the
said
beginning
it
of the
at the
season.
beginning, yeah.
Dead.
That's what he
Needs
betted
3
on
more
them.
I don't even think I disagree with the PR for Rodri, man. I feel like Rodri is class. Bro.
He's class.
He is. I
Class.
just think
And I feel like
Foden's
if-
PR
and I
is
feel
just
like-
very good.
No, Foden's PR is crazy.
Crazy.
Because
He's
he's
the
English.
opposite of
Because he's
Saka.
English.
Yeah,
Like,
English.
Foden's
Crazy.
PR. I don't feel like I've ever seen negative PR. For
No.
Foden.
No.
Everyone
Man's doing
rates
gun
him.
fingers as a celebration.
And-
Cold. Cold. Come on.
The Saka's not doing this. I'm calling him.
There's a lot of hate.
Saka's getting clattered
Honestly,
in
I-
the 20th minute. He's limping. He's had a shit game.
What's going on? Have you seen what the Arsenal fans want Saka to celebrate as?
Did
Yeah,
it? do the
yeah,
fake.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
want him
should
to do
because
that.
as in people don't understand. Like Bayern Munich's lineup, they have Guerrero and
Maswari.
Mazraoui playing left back and left wing. They have 2 left backs playing on his side. Why?
I'm gonna need mine now.
Because he's the guy.
Set up to
He's the guy. Like
step
this,
up.
people don't understand.
You
If
know
you look
what?
at the stats, he's probably one of the most fouled players every
Yeah,
every
yeah,
season.
yeah.
This is what
And he's
we're
been
here
playing
for,
football
man.
from.
That's what we're here. If
he's been playing-
Saka wants to be known as that world class guy, you gotta take the
But
challenge.
I'm saying if you're telling me that Foden's world class,
I've never said Foden's world class.
no, but this is the arguments that these lot are saying. They're saying
know
that
a lot
he's
of people are
favorite.
trying
I'm
to
saying if
argue
you're
that
favorite for PFA Player of the Year, you're a world class player.
Yeah, you
know
can't
what
be
I'm
the best
saying?
player in the league.
You're a
Top 5
world-class
league.
player.
I will give it to you
I'm
at the
saying
end of
then-
the season.
Saka's
Once the
there.
season is done, the end of the season, I said that's when I'm more willing to give Foden and Saka shouts. But right now,
I think they've
no.
proven it this season.
I think they both are.
I think Foden's finally took the step up where he's carrying the team.
Go on.
I think he's finally took that step up where he's been the best player. Like I can't say anyone on that team. Obviously Rodri, you have to argue for Rodri. But other than that, De Bruyne hasn't been better than him. Haaland hasn't been better than Foden. Foden's been the best player, and the same thing for Saka. Right, that argument I'd make.
Champions League.
Yeah, Champions League. He's got the most goals and assists combined in that debut season for an English player. In his debut season in Champions League, Saka with 8 goals at the moment, or 8 goals and assists combined. So, like. That's world class. Like I don't know what else you have to tell it. Like what else you have to say.
they
You know what I'm
want to
saying?
win it.
I know, but it's like
I can't do it because I feel like with world class, bro, you need to have moments that in big moments. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. When we look at goats from like the 2000s, like, come on, man. The majority of them, when the team needed the most, whether it was a cup final or semi-final, game on the line, come on, man. Enough times guys have been doing that. I just haven't seen, obviously, because it's Saka's first season in like the champs, innit? That if Arsenal go to win it,
Off your context, okay. Like it's
literally
better
it.
than
I
you
just-
saying
yeah.
I need him to do
I
it.
just don't throw around the word.
You
I
do
just,
get
I
what I
just,
mean? If
I
you're saying
just-
moments, then yeah,
I just
that
don't
makes
say. I
sense.
just don't throw around the word world class so loosely because world class for me when I was growing up, world class was like the Ronaldos, Ballon d'Ors, like Paul Scholes. I don't even need to say the names. Like that's what I'm saying. Innit? That's why. Because it's Saka's first season playing at the highest level in football,
So
Champions
many
League.
names you could have said. That.
It's like
He said Paul Scholes.
no, but
he wasn't in it. He wasn't.
He was like Ronaldo, the Ballon d'Ors, Paul Scholes.
It's true. It was a bit of
Do you know what I'm saying?
a
Like
change.
yeah, like you lot get what I'm saying. And like
I get what you're saying.
Saka just needs to do. Like I know what world class is.
Believe me, I want those moments for him, man.
It's the same thing with Rice. Like I don't call Rice. I don't want Rice world class yet. Because this is his first time playing in Champions football. This is the highest level football he's played. This is the first time he's doing it. I can't give it to him yet.
I know what you mean.
I can't.
I
give
know
it
what
to
you
him.
mean.
Like you gotta get some mileage on his legs in this competition, bro.
Okay,
But
I'll argue
there's-
this.
Because think about it. Like obviously, say like you lot are saying like Saka's world class and that. Say like season after season, like next 2, 3, 4 years, we're just seeing Saka just bottling in Champions League, bro. Are we still gonna be saying this guy's world class?
I'm saying, but I'm saying if he goes and bosses it. But I'm saying if we go out today, I can't say Saka didn't do his job. He came in the games against Bayern. He was our best player. Everything came through him. He scored the goal. He turned up for the game. We just didn't win. So how can I say it was his fault?
Because
I'm saying for the Declan Rice anyway as well. Would you say Declan Rice was worth 100 million that we've paid?
That's a bargain.
So how can that guy not be world class?
You think 100 mil was a bargain for Rice?
I'm
I
saying,
don't think so.
If you think 100 million was a bargain, he's a world class player.
I don't think he's a 9-figure player.
Yeah, I don't think
No.
anyone.
No, he's
I don't
not
think-
in it. But
I don't think anyone should be worth that
I'm
much.
just the market in
But
it.
if
It's
you
just
feel
it is what it is, isn't it?
Like if you felt like 100, we've paid 100 million for it, and you say that is fair price now. Like no one's talks about his price tag. For me, if you're paying that much for a player,
Unless you're trying to take the piss.
you're trying to take the piss, yeah. But it's like for me, if you're talking about that type of player, and he's done, and he's a CDM, you have to bear in mind, he's not like he's gonna get you 15 goals and 20 assists.
That's what I was going to say, because obviously your talk about Saka is he needs moments, but for an attacker to have moments, he needs to either have goals or assists. With Rice, it's very different the way we judge him. Because if
when did we start calling Rodri world class? We wasn't saying
like
that in his
2
first.
seasons ago?
We wasn't saying that in his first season.
But he wasn't playing like this in his first season.
But if we think of DMs, like DMs in
And
the
that's
world
why
right now,
that's why I'm saying like with
who's
Rice,
the
I
top
wanted
5 DMs in the world right now?
top 5 DMs in the
Or
world.
centre
right now.
mids, DM, centre like
Rodri,
however. Rodri,
Declan Rice,
Rice,
Tchouameni,
Chouameni.
and he's not even been playing CDM this season.
Would you
They're
guys
playing
put
centre-back.
someone like what's his name plays for West Ham?
What?
Would you put him there? Okay, so he's
I like
He's
Paqueta.
a centre mid though. He's not really a DM.
he's
innit?
not really a DM, so then fine.
What's his name? Who else is there? Probably foreign.
But the truth is, he's going to
He's
be
in
top
the top
5.
3.
He's even top 3.
He's top 3.
So it's
He's
like
top 3.
it's hard for me to not give him world class status
I can't give it.
when he's the 2nd or 3rd best player in his position in the world.
Same thing with
He's
Saka.
I think DMs, midfielders, centre backs, defenders, goalkeepers, they're judged differently to attackers. Because say if United right now, say we go on to win shit ton of trophies, but Højlund is only getting 10 goals a season. Doesn't matter. He's not a world class player because he needs to be getting 30, 40 goals if I'm going to be calling him world class. It's different, and it's the same way Kane as
After
well.
the season, I can give it. I could lean towards it, but right now I just can't. I can't do it.
Fair.
I can't do it.
Yeah, off your context,
I
and
just
off your
can't do it.
The
explanation.
moments and whatnot, yeah.
Because I've seen Rodri.
We'll see it.
I've seen Rodri big moments. Oh, bad man! Finals, Champions League semis. I've seen him do that. Not saying that Rice has to do the same thing, but if Rice can pull off like performances in big moments like that, semi-finals, finals, like the way Rodri was doing, then by all means, you'll get that. Because really and truly, those are where we really see if you're really that player. You know what I'm saying? Anyone can have a good season and that you're playing in all these games where they don't mean much. But when you're playing in the big moments where it's like, oh, there's so much at stake. Let's see if you're really that guy, if you're really that player. You know.
Oh man, I can't wait for these games today.
I think the moments aspect is tough because I think there's certain players that were world class footballers, but they didn't get the chance. Like, would you ever say Harry Kane wasn't world class? Like,
Harry Kane had moments.
No, but what did he win? Like
It's
when he
different
said the biggest moments he had, World Cup against France,
And that's why
missed
it
the
annoyed
penalty.
me when I heard
Champions League
Rio
final
talk
against
about
Tottenham.
Saka. It was annoying me when I heard him
That's the
talk
reason why
about
I
it.
don't think
Champions
there's
League Tottenham.
one explanation for world
Yeah,
class.
but
There's like a whole different.
different.
There's different. It's like you could be world class via the goals that you've scored, or the
Statistically,
trophies that
yeah.
you've won,
Everyone has the
or the
different
moments.
definition, innit, for world class, innit?
When you think about Kane moments, I think North London derby.
It's
I'm not
true.
thinking
It's North
about
London
anything that he's done in like the Premier League in terms of he scored this goal that won them the league. Like, he
on
didn't have those moments, not because he wasn't good enough.
To put into context, what's mad is as good as Kane was for Tottenham is now, Lucas Moura has a bigger moment for Tottenham than he does,
Yeah.
and that's mad.
Yeah.
When you think about it,
Yeah.
for like a player of his caliber. So
But I'm saying, but he was world class. We all knew Suarez was world class at Liverpool. But what did Suarez? What did that lead
Niche.
to? What did it lead to? Nothing. Nothing. But it's not because he wasn't good enough. He showed he had the ability. It's just that the team.
But then
certain
think the
things-
individual awards go into it as well.
Yeah.
That's another.
yeah, the golden
that's
boot.
into it.
winning
That's
for
what I
the
was going to
assist
say with
creator.
the Kane thing. Like obviously Kane was getting golden boots, top assists in the Prem, kind of thing, innit? Yeah, man, like those kind of things. There, I guess my thing is I guess I just have my own definition, and it's not as varied. So
That's fair.
people's, isn't it? You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. Oh,
Them world class shots are coming soon for Saka and Foden, man. I just didn't like when Ferdinand said Saka's not world class and he said Ferdinand.
Yeah, it's like, I don't think you can say one or the other.
Yeah, that's what you can't say that, man.
Ferdinand's got horrible opinions.
'Cause, like,
What did he say the other day?
I saw in that World Cup
He
in the
said something
Euros,
stupid the other day.
Foden was starting. Saka took that starting spot and he never looked back. Foden was on that bench. Well, final Euros, it wasn't Foden that they were looking to. It wasn't Foden.
Do you know why it's funny you say that? Because I remember when the whole Reece James and Trent thing, I was saying, some games I'll pick a Trent, you know.
It wasn't Foden.
I remember I was saying that. Some games I'll pick a Trent, pick a Reece James. I remember I used to say that. Yeah.
But they're both world class.
Yeah. Nah, from
Different
Reece James.
He's been injured, but when he's played, I feel like for me, you can see a world class player. Like when I watch Reece James play, I don't
So-
disrespect
you know
Reece
when-
James. I just disrespect him
When
when it
you
comes
watch
to the
Saka,
Trent
then
argument.
do you actually see Saka and you're like, this player is world class?
I think
like genuinely.
Honestly, when I look at Saka, I look at someone that makes the right decision 95 out
So
of
is that a
100
world
times.
class player, or is that just a player that is working optimally, like with what he
Yeah,
has?
but-
Do you know what I mean?
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
like-
but what do you say
Maybe.
world class is? Like, are you able to consistently do what your strengths are every single game? That's what Saka does. Whenever we need Saka to do something, when we've had situations where, like, you have to remember, at the beginning of the season, we were all talking about how Arsenal's attack wasn't clicking, but we were still winning games. Why were we
Yeah,
winning those games?
defensively and
Because
everything.
it was Saka. Saka was carrying us. That's why I think when people talk about he's not in the talk for player of the year, I'm like, he was literally carrying us on our back. That Chelsea game, we don't win that game. We don't get back in that game if Saka doesn't decide to whip in that cross to Trossard. No one was doing anything. It was him and Declan Rice
He was
that turned up.
cool.
Like the big moments we've had in these games, he's been there. But
That's true.
that's why I think you can see, you look at players and you can see world class in them.
Hey man, let us know in the comments below what you define as a world class player, because I feel like that's a very interesting one.
It's always interesting.
Always.
End
Gotta
off
let us
with
know
predictions for tonight.
Wow. I think this Man City threw on penalties, and
Ooh.
I like that.
I'm gonna say Arsenal just to edge it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have one of our, was it that night at Munich?
Those type of
That night at
Wait,
Munich.
isn't this? Wait, are there any Arsenal fans at the stadium?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was only for
Oh.
Bayern that got banned.
This was like when Chelsea played Bayern, and that stadium was packed
bucket,
with
yeah.
Bayern fans. Lord have
I'm
mercy. I
like-
don't know.
If I should throw this in there, Arsenal's biggest moments in the Champions League have come away. AC Milan, we went there 1-2-0. Bernabeu 1-0 when we drew the first leg 0-0. Even Inter Milan, San Siro 5-1.
We beat Barcelona at home.
Yeah, that was in the big moments. But a lot of our big moments where I remember as an Arsenal fan, was away from home where we under the cosh and we've come through. So I hope that trend continues, and I'm gonna go with a 2-1 Arsenal.
City game.
City game, I think City go through, and I think it's gonna be 2-0 City.
For me,
Madrid not scoring.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal. I think we go through. City game, I think it's gonna end. I think it's gonna end 2-2. Madrid to go through.
No pens.
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 Madrid.
A la Madrid.
Yeah, a la Madrid, man.
Yeah, you got the shot, and if you pick City, that would
Yeah, I know, that would've been
It would have
mad.
been crazy.
Same as what he said, to be honest.
Madrid
Exact
on
same.
pens.
Madrid on pens, and I think Arsenal slightly go through.
Okay, so we got unanimous
couldn't even tell you
on
the score for
Arsenal.
Arsenal game.
No,
I
I
just-
couldn't,
I
because I
couldn't
want to
tell
say
you.
like 3-1, but I was saying crazy score lines. Like I was saying like 3-0. Yeah, you might as well go to the Bayern game, 4-0.
I knew it.
That's why I didn't want to jump into that. You know, I know how it be. Champions League is scary, man.
But yeah, man.
Like it's unanimous on Arsenal and 2 City, 2 Madrid. Makes sense. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, but obviously you lot got the FA Cup game, so he might as well give you lots of predictions. So.
City on the weekend. Oh, Chelsea to go through our pens.
Hence,
And that's so scary because we've been so shit at pens at Wembley. But we're gonna break the curse.
Oh yeah,
we're
you have.
gonna break the curse eventually, bro. And hopefully is.
You know what you might need to do? You might need to just, before the pens start, just injure everyone so that Palmer can take at least like 2-3 pens.
You know what? Tell her that. No, I'll tell you that. I'm not a dickhead. My team's gonna win. My team's going to win 3-1.
oh,
I say that.
whoa!
Do you know why I
How
say
do you go
that?
from pens to 3-1?
Pens to 3-1.
I say that
Ronaldo's
because
goals.
I just had a thought in my mind. We've played City this season. We played them twice. We drew 4-4 against them in the first
insane,
game,
you know.
and then we drew 1-1 against them.
Yeah.
But clearly, the way City plays suits our players. So obviously, whether we can have the defense to stop City and whether we can be clinical on the day is another thing, innit? But clearly against City, these guys might have their shooting boots, innit? I mean, we scored 4 against them. They scored 4 against us. So
it must be a Palmer hat trick, innit?
Oh, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. If that's the
be
case,
insane, innit?
that's the case. Boy, just hand him the trophy. Just give him everything. I don't care. Give him the keys.
have to make him up.
I'm even crazy.
City
shouts
go
for
through,
Palmer.
man.
Build him a statue.
Yeah.
Crazy
Bro,
shit.
he's doing things that
He's doing
Chelsea
things,
fans
yeah.
ain't never seen, fam.
It's true, like.
This is
20
breakout
goals.
season,
Yeah,
you know?
20 goals in his first
Breakout
Premier League
When was the
season.
last time you lot had a 20-goal striker in the Prem? Drogba?
Costa,
sorry,
yeah.
Costa,
Yeah.
bro.
He
That
got
was in-
20 goals
that
and
was
he's winning it from Cam.
2016-17 season. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's to big him
long,
up.
man.
That's insane.
That's long.
Like, it's insane for your breakout season to end
And
up
that's
with 20.
also, I know you guys were saying last thing, this is also why a lot of history isn't in Arsenal's favour for the Prem. Because if you look at the last like 20 years of who's won, there has always been a 20-goal striker in the Prem.
Angela, I
winning.
don't want to hear that, man. You said 20. No, but to be fair, City won it 18, 19
No, not all of them, not
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of them, but usually.
I'm going to look at recent history. That's what I'm doing. I have to look at the history that matters to me, that works in my favour.
Yeah, you sounded like Shads.
Yeah, I know. I have to. I have to. This is the scenario where I have to. I need to block out the news, guys. I still got to believe, Angelo. If I don't have hope, then what am I watching the game for? That's what I say. If I don't have hope, I can't watch football.
Yeah, lads, we gotta wrap this up. Game time.
Yeah,
soon.
let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. Yeah, Coventry.
Oh,
Tell me, what else is he gonna say?
I want to say United are going to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lose. Genuinely.
If you lot lose,
As in, they'll
bro,
give up
just hide,
opportunities.
bro.
It's standard, isn't it? United will give up 20 shots.
If Coventry actually have more than 20 shots,
I see that. I see that happening.
Yeah, Ten Hag's time is.
I think United should win. I think like a 3-1. Realistically, I think United should win against Coventry. They should win. But,
That's what your team.
you know,
like,
if
that's fair.
I said it before, if Coventry win 1-0, United will have like 25, 30 shots and we don't score. Would
Cheers.
surprise me.
Mm.
Genuinely. That's the state we're in.
Hey,
Guess we'll find out.
Ten Hag out.
Yeah, nice this time.
All right. Well, boys,
Dr. Eggman.
I know you guys want to go watch the Arsenal match. It was
Yes, I
lovely
do.
to have everyone here. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We asked a few questions, so leave your comments if you have any other opinions that you can give us or any other suggestions for future videos as well. But it's been Angelo,
Bro.
Nuts.
Fizz.
and we will catch you next time. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.